Alright guys, welcome back to the Sleepwalker's Relentless Night. We are starting episode 31 and we're in the transition cave from Pleasant Valley to Coastal Highway, and we are just about through it's the evening, and I don't think I need to take fire, but because this torch is almost out, 41 kilos, let's drop some of this water. We don't need it all. About 3 liters of it. Takes us under 40, so we're in good shape. I think we're just going to go with that. So for the record, we found 40 pieces of coal in this mine, which is unreal awesome. Coming out to a very nice evening here, by the looks of it. Nice and warm. It feels like 10 degrees. Balmy spring day. With all my wolf skin on, that is. And no sight of that wolf just yet. But it could be here. Okay. Yeah, the sun is starting to set. And night is coming for us. Another long night. And considering we don't have that much crafting to do, I mean, we could make another bow, but there's not that much to do tonight. So it may end up being a hideout in the cottage night, which I probably won't bring you guys along for if I do that. But I'd say there's at least another hour of daylight here, so real-time hour of daylight. Okay, I see something out in the water there. I think that's a deer, guys. Way out there. The draw distance is great. Way out past the wolf sort there. Dog sort. Okay, so that thing went out. Let's just get rid of it because we're going to have unlimited sticks that we find on the way. Yeah, so I was looking at fishing huts last episode, trying to decide which fishing hut to bunker up in. And it's a bit of a tough one. They're all kind of far away from my cottage. I'd like the closest one to the cottage, but on the other hand, I know that once I get a permafire going in that fishing hut, I'm going to want to keep it stocked, so I'm going to need to continually find sticks. So proximity to land with sticks is good. Now, one thing, there is the Misanthrope Cottage Island, which has sticks. So I'm starting to think that that's probably the one I'm going to use. There's the one that's kind of closer to the dog sort, and that one has sort of a piece of the highway near it that you could go to and get sticks, but I think it's probably not as productive as the Misanthrope Island. And, yeah, so I think gee, while I'm here, might want to see about scoring a little bit of cloth. I feel like I didn't clear it out completely last time. Never mind. Okay, I did. Oh no, there we are. Interesting, eh, guys? There's some wood and stuff up here, but, you know, given that we have the 40 coal on us, I think we'll just keep moving for now. But one could come up and clear that out for reclaimed and whatnot. But I think actually there's so much reclaimed around the... oh, books, eh? That's also heavy, heavy fuel. Don't need it though. Okay. There's so much reclaimed around the Quonset that if I really want to spend time hacking reclaim down, I can. I have a feeling maybe, well, I'll have to see, but my last night, or last evening that is, I may spend doing that, just hacking down reclaimed and stockpiling it. So it's going this way because I thought maybe I'd run into the bear. But he's elusive now. Or maybe it's the bears in the next segment. I can't remember actually. A little bit of wind coming up here. This little areas, I always find it very disorienting, kind of wandering along here. So we're going to collect some loose sticks. We're just going to head straight back to that cottage and drop it all off. And then we will see about possibly doing some hunting, if time allows, which it looks like it will. Oh, there comes some weather, of course. Couldn't let me get too comfortable. So we may lose the rest of the day, we'll just see. It's been a bad day, like we got gypped by a really long blizzard that took up the first half of the afternoon. And it looks like the second half is going to be interrupted as well. It's nice weather though. It's sort of like a sun blizzard. Sun snow. Yeah, so we're by the bear cave. But there's no bear. Just bones. Yeah, that's coming in a little bit on us. Yeah, so a wise man might sleep a couple hours and let it kind of do its thing. And then we can check back in. So many roads here. It's just such a interesting and complicated area. And now I don't want to run into the bear because he will disappear again when this blizzards. I'm quiet. I'm just looking for wolves. Although the spawn is down so much that seems like there's very little to none. I'll go to the cottage. With any luck, I can deke out and get that wolf skin and guts before it blizzards. We'll just see if they're still here. I think they should be. Let's peek our head out the water. Bit dangerous here because sometimes there's a wolf here. It's very quiet out. So whatever deer I thought I saw might have just been a fishing hut in the distance. Because there's no deer on the lake. Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, so because of the scarcity, I think I see a wolf over there too, guys. Even though I'm overloaded. Oh, there's my wolf. I'm still going to do this because there's a limited supply. stalk our prey. Oh, no. Yeah, we got a runner, and he's off with my arrow. But it's a bleeder at least, but shucks, guys. Could have got a little closer before I did that. Did he just despawn? Oh no, he's way over there. We're still running. Okay. Well, I tried. Any chance there's a bleed out that's going to happen? And kind of know where to go looking for him. But yeah, this is thickening up a good bit here, guys. But it's not over yet. I'm going to basically try to use a little bit of the time here to finish this wolf. Yeah, it's actually that hut there looks the closest. But there's no sticks nearby. The other thing that's nice about that far one is that it potentially has a bear spawn near it. So if by whatever bizarre logic the bear comes back, we have a shot at it. Yeah, this weather might hold, guys. Nope. There it goes. Yeah, so we'll sleep a little bit here. Just to kind of get through this. And with any luck, wake up to some sunset. Yeah, that's a lot of weather coming through this area. Okay. Oh, did I miss a gut? I must have. Gee. Got out in the water. Shucks, guys. Okay, this thing's full. Okay, let's eat some of our ruined meat. But it's not ruined to us. It's perfectly okay. Anyway, hopefully that gee, yeah, not a lot of water here, guys. Forgot about that. And this thing's full. Nice, but not that much. So I guess we'll just start filling this thing with our... What's the... 15 kilos. Yeah, it's a good supply. Okay, boom, 40. And we'll take back 2 coal, just as our emergency stash. And then we'll go sleep a little bit and try to pass this ugliness. Put 2 hours in. What's it going to be? Oh, it seemed to clear up. Oh, no. No, there's the blizzard. Okay, great. Do 2 more hours. Really taking away the rest of our day, guys. Cruel. Cruel it is. I suppose I can eat one of these. Oh, you know what it is? I Thought I dropped my bait meat and I dropped them. Yeah. There it is. Wow, blizzard. Okay, let's get this thing curing. Accidentally put it on the carpet. Alright, so then we've got that deer's done and that gut's done. I finished that, I think, didn't I? Yes, I did. It's now firewood, okay. Just to look cool. We'll wait on that thing. Let's check our clothing. Things are looking pretty good, guys. I don't really see much of a need for anything there. Am I still carrying the hatchet? Yes, I am. I carried it all that way. Wow. Could have brought the extra hacksaw back if I hadn't done that. Okay, tell you what, we're going to dash over to the other place. No point in being here. Oh. Leave that. Let's dash over. It's a warm blizzard though, I was gaining in the wind shade there. Alright, so let's just do some productive stuff here. I think I'm going to go ahead and make some more hooks right away. Oh, I should have brought back the hide, darn. A little disorganized here, guys. Got the one more gut. Tell you what. Yeah. I might regret that. No, because if I do get a bear, I'll get lots of gut, so it's okay. I'm just going to stockpile some fishing tackle. Okay, a little bit of that. There's another gut there. Let's just do it. Am I going to regret that? I don't need the tackle now. We can make it on a moment's notice, so there is actually no reason to do it just now. Apart from the fact that I'm killing time. All the rabbit skin stuff is in fairly good shape. So I guess it comes down to arrows, guys. Let's drop some of these. Okay, there. Oh. What's it going to be? Is it breaking? Oh, there. That's not a blizzard. Sort of is. It's like half a blizzard. It's like it's ending. Forgot my bait. Oh, it's like a... It's a re-blizzard. Wow, guys. Weather's not doing me any favors. Okay, let's go do something useful. Let's break up some of those. Break some of these guys up. Good hour. Or less, I think, actually. One more. Let's go sleep a bit. Peek my head out. Sounds like it got nicer. No. Wow. I mean, I could still work in this weather. I really don't like the wind, but let's break the other arrow shafts up. Wow, it's really holding at bad. And what are we dealing with for... I thought we had some feathers, but I guess not, eh? Huh. There's none in there. Gee. So that's it for feathers, guys. It's kind of a... turns out to be a pretty limiting resource. Might have to leave a carcass around for a bit and do some harvest, but... let's try to sleep one more hour. Wait, do I have... I should probably drop that hatchet, but... okay, I'm gonna take a bunch of water over to the other place.
I might have to drop some gear.
Okay. And it's pretty warm. I mean, I should be using this time. Even though it's nasty, I should be doing like stick runs and stuff. I don't like being around in this weather because you can't hear anything. We're hauling water, guys. That's what it's come down to. It actually is a little cold. It's that wind. Even though it's a nice time of day, it's a punishing wind. Wow, what a grind. Oh, is that just blizzard? Yeah, basically. Wind really does play tricks. Oh, there's that deer. So if I go in, that deer's going to despawn. So instead, let's try to kill it. Okay, we're just gonna get cold. I feel like that's my deer with his arrow in him. It's non-fatal. Okay. Love to see this break. So we've had enough of this weather. Definitely had enough of it. but it has not had enough of us by the looks of it. I think that's definitely my deer. He just didn't care about that other arrow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Switching gears on me. There it is. Okay. And no other arrow. So that's a blizzard, you know, guys? I'm just going to leave it like that. Come back for him. Yep. That's a blizzard. Let's try to sleep this one off. It's a proper blizzard. Although it's not making the whistly sound, but I call it a blizzard. I guess it is sort of pre-blizzard still, but yeah, so with any luck it breaks, and then we have a chance to make good on our kill. This really has been a couple of consolidation days for us. Oh, there we go. Hey. Hey. So let's sleep 1 hour just to warm up. We'll go see if we can do something about that. It looks like I'm in a broke. Nice and warm in here. Our beautiful little cottage. Really interested to see how cold it gets tonight. I might even do a mini video like in the middle of the night, just to show you guys the peak, the pinnacle, or the pit, I guess it is. Okay, so this is nice. Let's go deal with our kill. Let's hope that this holds. Really some nasty weather today. Like, I'd say blizzard frequency is increasing. Certainly feels like it. Yeah, it's been like, yeah, we've had a lot of blizzards. I mean, even last night it blizzarded me pretty good. While I was indoors, while I was outdoors, it was definitely a challenge. See, this hut here is appealing. It's a straight walk from my house, and it does have all these trees and this piece of highway here. I'm a little bit actually leaning towards that as my end game hide. Maybe it is, you know. There's also a deer spawn nearby. And you can kind of work your way along the land a little bit to avoid the wind. There's some things that are appealing about it. Okay, and it's warm out. These feathers are suddenly at a premium. Nice big deer. All this grass he's eating out on the ice here is doing him very well. %, just in time. Could have sworn I just heard something. Oh, it's clearing up, guys. Clearing up, but it's getting colder. Oh, look at that. You can put it on top of him. It's 10 minutes for that. 20, yeah. I'll take the 10. And the question is, do I leave the hide? I think I take it. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Things just tanked out. Another blizzard. Of course it's a headwind.
I need to drop something.
Wow. Wow, guys. Look at that. Back-to-back blizzards. You know? Just back-to-back blizzards. This is what we have to, you know, live with here. And more it's like, am I really going to Desolation Point? I kind of have to. I mean, it's the final frontier, but I'm telling you right now, I don't feel like it. Like it's kind of like in the morning you wake up and like you hear the rain in your tent, it's cold outside, and you got to get out and pack up the tent in your campsite in the rain. And you just don't want to do it. You know, you're like, maybe I'll stay here another day. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting right now. Then maybe I'll stay here another day kind of vibe. But hey, it was a fairly productive day, I'll say, with the coal, the wolf, and the deer. You know, that does a decent job towards nullifying the night, at least in terms of calories and such.
Can't feel my feet.
Let's just go drop our hides and all that. And I'm hoping for one more hurrah here before the night. That's really what I'm hoping for. Drop that. Okay, and let's drop the guts too. Okay. Now let's go drop all that meat. Big pile of raw over here. So that's a lot of good meat. Look, I'm really happy about that. Let's drop our thing. Let's go in and we'll just rest another hour and hope for the best. Eat the nasty venison. I'll eat them both. Oh. And one thing I should do is go take all my water in. I forgot about that. Big pile of water outside. Probably. That's one thing. I think water should freeze in this game. I know that Rafa said that it would be kind of a nuisance. And yeah, I hear him, but it's just such a realism thing. If your water's frozen... Oh, look at those. Yeah, there's those guys too. If your water's frozen, you cannot drink it. It's just one of those things in life, you know? And, I mean, it costs fuel, right? To make your water drinkable. I don't know. I mean, I also think meat should freeze. Can't eat it when it's frozen, you know? Like, that's a real constraint in like a very cold climate is, you know, in the Arctic, you got issues when it comes to your food being frozen. It's an actual thing. It's an actual issue. Some food doesn't freeze well. You know how hard meat is when it's frozen. Like the other day I took a piece of salmon out of the freezer and I cut myself on it. So, okay, let's put a couple hours in. Let's put 1 hour. We'll do it one at a time here and just see what we can get out of this, because I want to suck the last little bit of life out of this day. Oh, okay. Gee, and I forgot the episode timer. Lovely. To go and feel on this one. Another blizzard, guys. It's just like, I'm getting the vibe for what the Relentless Night is going to be. The permanent night is going to just be darkness and blizzard, you know? Which I suppose it would be, like, perhaps, if the planet spin became locked, tidally locked to the sun, the dark side. Somebody in astronomy is going to have to answer this question for me, or what would it be like over there? Would it be still? Would it be windy? I don't know. Something about, well, okay, I don't really know. I think a lot of our weathers might be caused by the moon. So, in theory, the moon would still be orbiting us in this situation, so, presumably, so. Okay, that's just awful. Listen to that, guys. What am I supposed to do with that? I suppose I could run over to Quonset. That's what we're going to do. Take back some of this stuff. We'll let this keep curing. Let's go back to Quonset. Take advantage of the blizzard again. I'll take my bait with me. Let's go. It's the old Quonset run. And I guess we'll do a little bit of crafting, whatever's left. I don't know if we can do any though. Could make another bow. Because we're out of yeah, guys, look, like we're inventory bug is really annoying. I know I've said this before, it's annoyed me before, but it continues to annoy me that this is still broken. And I don't think it's a mod thing, guys. I think that's actually just a feature. Just out of curiosity, you can't break a bow down, can you? No. Okay. That'd be interesting if you could get back your maple. If it was just the old gut that went. But I suppose in this case they're saying no, it's your maple. It's just gonna break. Well, tell you what, you know, we're probably going to need another bow. Oh, are we? I don't know. Maybe not, actually, given the way things are going. My hacksaw, do I need to throw repair into it? Not really. If I had brought one of those fur over, I could have put a repair into that. That would have been the heavy hammer, to have that thing topped up. Boy, we're in good shape for fuel, guys. Look at that. 40 coal there, 40 in the other shop. And when I finally do the desolation run, which I... Oh, hey. Wolf meat. That's nice. Yeah, sure. Let's check our skills. Just check in on that. So we're 5'd up in carcass farming. Still fire starting. It's only 4, eh? Oh my gosh, after 60 days. Ice fishing 2. Archery 4 only. And mending, of course, will never max out because it's impossible to max out. Could do some repairs, I guess. Feels a little wasteful though, just yet. Here's the thing, guys. It's like, in terms of clothing, the main thing with clothing, I guess, is that it determines whether or not I get cold at night. So it determines when I have to start that morning fire. So that's useful. But during the day, it's such an extreme variation. It's either too cold to travel or it's above. And if it's above, it doesn't actually seem to matter that much what I'm wearing. So it's sort of like, having extra clothing does extend my range in the sense that I can go out a bit earlier, but I'm not sure materially what kind of difference it'll make overall. Like, okay, so I've got, you know, a fair bit of supplies here. I can repair my wolfskin coat galore. Now I could make a second wolfskin coat. I think Turkey mentioned that. That may be what it comes down to, right, guys? Because I don't have... Yeah, look at how warm that thing is. Okay. Now all of a sudden I wish I had the gut, and I don't. I need 4. Now I've got all kinds of regrets about using those guts that I did. Shucks. Yeah, Turkey was right. It would be nice to have a second coat. Let's see if I can sleep. I guess I can sharpen my knife, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's hit the sack. Let's do 1 hour. Yikes, guys. I don't know. I suppose I could just repair stuff up. Like, the question is, what's the cloth situation? 47 cloth. Okay, that's a lot. Let's do a little bit of repair. What? Because we can, right? Let's do this thing. I suppose I might as well use the sewing kits, eh? It's like... I don't really know what I'm saving them for. Okay, there we go. Learning to defeat that bug. And what else we gotta have here? Could repair those. The extra 0.4. It's like actually an extra degree almost. That thing? What the heck? Might as well. You know what? Like, let's just use our sewing kits. Wait, we have 1, 2. Oh, we only have 1 and a bit. Okay, we probably have a couple in the dock here. Let's just see. Lots of matches. How many sewing kits? Just 1 other. Okay, so we're using fishing tackle. That may end up being a mistake later on, but because one may. Oh, oops. Wait, can I cancel that? Okay. Hey, okay, it broke. No, didn't quite break. Still a blizzard, guys. Wow. They're just locking me down here. Wow. Unreal. I guess let's repair this thing too, you know? Wait a sec, why can't I use my fishing tackle for that? Oh, I can. Okay, there. Died down a little bit outside. No. Oh. Still a blizzard? Technically? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Gosh. Can't sleep. These things, it's not worth it for 0.1, you know? It's just not. That thing is probably the most substantial. And I guess, you know, only got 5 of them, and I've got, what, 2 more in the other hut? That's quite a few repairs, but I don't know, just because I'm hurting for things to do, you need a gut to repair it. Oh, wow. That's shocking. That means that I'm really low on guts, guys. Ooh. One thing that might be worth doing is seeing if there's if rabbit spawn via snares is immune to the Relentless Night reduction in animals, because that could be an infinite supply of meat and guts. That actually crossed my mind, is if I set up near one of the rabbit spawns, I could even get a perma thing going. Okay, that's not actually a blizzard, I don't think. That's kind of like a sub-blizzard, I would say. Though it is pretty cold and pretty windy. So if it's a sub-lizard, let's at least do a stick run. Because I think sub-lizard doesn't damage your clothes, although I may be wrong about that. It's definitely cold out though, guys. Wow. Oh, I heard a bird. Thought I heard a bird. Which to me kind of means maybe a bear. That's interesting. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the bear would pop his head out, but no, and it's cold. So that might be it, guys. That might have been our day. Like, I'm not going to complain, but it wasn't as prodigious as I thought it was going to be. I was really hoping for, you know, an epic day, like 4 deer, you know, like a bear, a moose, like just everything. Hundreds of kilos of meat. That's what I was hoping for, considering we only have like maybe 3 left. I don't know. I was kind of hoping it would be one of those like absolutely huge productive days, but it was, we got blizzarded. There were kind of no animals. The only thing that's really good is the coal. Like, I did get some great coal. And certainly not complaining about that. But I'm complaining about everything else. And it's pretty quiet around here. There's not a lot of like dogs or anything, eh? It's pretty quiet. Dogs are on holiday. Break this thing down. Oh, I have 2 pieces of meat on me, don't I? Gosh, I'm keep doing that. It's gonna get me killed. I'm getting lazy, complacent. Okay, we better get back. Oh, it's gonna get cold. Wow. So I think we're kind of tying this one off soon, guys. I feel like it's probably been about 40 minutes right now, but it's just been so awful that there's really nothing going on. Let's sleep an hour. Try to get some warmth back. Okay, there, it died down. Okay, let's drop off some of our sticks. Well, I should take him to the other house, because although you never know, I may end up doing another massive. Well, I think I need sticks at the other house. Let's take them over. If I get another bear thing, I'm gonna. Oh wow! Sounded nice, but wasn't actually. I'm going to do my old long way around tactic here. Okay, I didn't go the long way, but And I think I did lose a deer because I think there still is a dead deer out there with an arrow in it. Presuming that the one I killed today was the second deer that spawned. I suppose I could have brought more water over it just then. Alright, so what's the status here? The gut's not even close, so it's a ways out on the guts. But then I'll have enough to make the other jacket, which I should do. That's not going to be enough water for the night. Not even close. Drop off our extra sticks, I guess. Yeah, definitely wanted a couple more sticks here. Oh, wow. Wow, we're really filling her up. Yeah, so this place is pretty squared away. So I'm just kind of hoping that I get, you know, one more interval of activity today. That's just my quiet hope. But yeah, there's really nothing else to do. Like everything's sharpened up. I'm carrying that hatchet around. I'll drop the hatchet here. Just so it's there, because although maybe it would make more sense to have it by Quonset. I can always move it back if I have to. Another blizzard, guys. Okay, so I think that means that we're gonna call it. It's officially nighttime, guys, and it's officially harsh. So at the beginning of the night, it is what day? Day 62. We're up to 69% condition, guys. So feeling good about that. We're getting close to 37 was the day of insult. So yeah, by 67, 30 days later, we'll have, you know, maybe 80% or something. We'll see, which would be great. Today we only gained, what did we gain on 61? 1%? Must have lost some for some reason. So on a good day we get 3%. Look at that. That's pretty, yeah, 4% that day. So it's 3 to 4% a day. So by 67 we should have, you know, another 15% maybe. So we'll be up to 85. That'd be pretty awesome. So we'd be close to maxed out again. So we may be, and that will be roughly getting close to tomorrow afternoon, where we can maybe go to Desolation. So that will coincide nicely. Feels like 15 in here. Air temperature -7. The night's just starting. And one last peek just to sort of crush our hopes. Yeah. Gives us the music to say it's gonna suck tonight, and I believe them when they say that. Fair bit of meat. I guess let's spend a moment organizing our meat so we can see it better. I think it used to drop the meat in a big pile, like all of it facing up, and I'm very much like that more. I don't know, they changed it to this like frozen pieces of meat jutting out of the ground, and I just don't find it as easy to tell what's going on. And I mean, maybe if you had frozen meat, you just threw it in the ground, it would look like that, but who would do that, right? There we go. And then we've got our bait. No, that's a good old piece of meat right there. Our bait's out front. Let's get rid of this old piece of wolf. And drink a little water. But yeah, that's going to be it for the day, guys. So I'm going to go inside. We're going to call it an episode. Probably a bit of a short one. But that's Relentless Night. I don't get to choose this. It just is. It just is nasty. Yeah. And outside right now it's -27 and a wind chill of -17. So it's chilly. But I could still do something, I think, if the wind died down. We'd be close to 0. So we may get, you know, I missed the sunset. There was no orange sunset, you know? Maybe the end of those. We'll just see. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate it. It's always good to hear comments. I really enjoy the company here in this lonely place. So thanks again, and I will catch you next time.